Hey guys, and welcome to a new haul video. I have again been running out of some essentials, and so yet again I was forced to buy a few things. And of course, as it always goes, with a few essentials came a few non-essentials, which is makeup, and we will start with these. The most exciting purchase of the month is the Urban Decay Honey palette. I have been eyeing this palette since it came out, and it's now been a long while, I think a couple of years at least, and I've been hesitant whether I should purchase it because the shades kind of look very similar, and of course I have plenty of other palettes and plenty of makeup, so when it comes to, especially when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I do my very best to really think about what I actually buy. But I just could not resist. The shades are so beautiful, and I honestly cannot think of a palette or even a set of palettes where I would have those kinds of shades. So even though they do kind of look similar, they were just too beautiful for me to be able to get over this palette, and so I finally decided to purchase it. This is the palette. You have probably seen it many times. It's not a new release, it's not a new palette. When I look at those golden eyeshadows, yellows, browns, I am very fond of shimmers in particular. I don't care so much for mattes, which I've noticed is usually something that gets the most attention from other YouTubers. In general, I can use any matte under the shimmer, and it's the shimmer that will actually give me the look that I want. And I might swatch just a few because I'm so curious to see what they look like. So I'll swatch the Queen Honey, Golden and Amber because these are the ones that are, in my view, the most beautiful ones in this palette. I don't know if you can see because of the harsh lighting, and my swatch is in the most awkward place basically. But this one is the Amber, this one is the Golden, this one is Honey, and this one is Queen, and I love all four. Urban Decay, they really know how to make an eyeshadow, let's put it this way. So even though now we have plenty of other companies who also make really good quality palettes, you can never go wrong with an Urban Decay palette. Moving on to some other makeup purchases, maybe a little bit less exciting because nothing beats this palette. Although not as exciting as the Urban Decay palette, I am actually really excited about this. This is not technically makeup, it is a Suqqu eyelash curler. Funnily enough, I don't even have an eyelash curler. So this is literally the only eyelash curler that I have. And I just want to see whether it will actually do anything for my eyelashes. I'm kind of skeptical when it comes to stuff like this. I want to see if it improves the look of my eyelashes. That's the curler. I mean, you know, it looks like any other curler in the world. I used to have eyelash curlers from like drugstore, like the cheapest ones you can possibly get. This is definitely not the cheapest one because it is by Suku, which is an expensive, I think, Japanese brand. I just really want to see whether an eyelash curler could actually change how my lashes look like, and I will most likely be reviewing this eyelash curler. So stay tuned for a video in the near future, which is probably a couple of months. Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in Alaska. My skin is a lot better than it used to be. I hardly ever have a blemish, so I am now in fact using L'Oreal BB cream something, I can't remember. It is in my project pan and it works really well for me on an everyday basis. It provides enough coverage while it doesn't look like my face has been covered in concrete. So I have been using it pretty much every single day, not every single day, but on most days when I have nothing special going on, which is pretty much every day these days, and it works really well. So I've been eyeing out another tinted moisturizer, and this is by Nars. This is a well-known product as far as I can tell. It's been around for a long time. Oh, it's actually 50 mils. Normally foundations are about 30 mils. So yeah, I'll be testing this one out, and we'll see if it's actually better than the L'Oreal one, which is like a third of the price. I have decided to add another bronzer. I have quite a few, but I've been a little bit nostalgic, and I've decided to get one by Garland. Garland is a brand that many years ago was famous primarily for their bronzers, and I did have a bronzer for them. I still do, to be quite honest. I think one or two. And this is, I think, is their most standard bronzer, classic bronzer. This is the Garland Terracotta Four Seasons. You can't really tell much about it. It doesn't appear like it's a particularly dark bronzer compared to a lot of the other ones that I have, which might be a really good thing since I am not necessarily tanned. I am not someone who actually tans, so I have to be pretty careful with bronzers in general because I can easily apply way too much and then my neck and my face look completely different, and that's really not the ideal makeup that I would like to wear. So yes, I have decided to purchase another bronzer, even though I have a number of them, but this is kind of like the classic Garland Bronzer, and I did manage to use up 2 bronzers in 2020. I've included them in my yearly empties. If you haven't seen that video, I will, if I remember, link it in the cards or in the description. You can always find it on my channel anyway. And so I felt like I could justify purchasing another bronzer since I have used up 2. I have a few purchases from TheBalm. Well, technically 2, but the other one comes in 4 shades, so that's about 5. The first one is the Insane Blush. I love blush. Of all the makeup products, I get most excited probably about eyeshadow, of course, and the blush. And this is the shade. It's a really bright pink. I find that bright pinks tend to add a lot of liveliness to the face. I will swatch it. This really is very bright. Again, I'm swatching it on my arm where you can't actually see anything. It is still very subtle actually. I don't know if you can see, but it's a beautiful kind of juicy, fruity pink, and in general I kind of like TheBalm, and I don't really hear much about them lately, unfortunately, which doesn't stop me from buying stuff from them. So yeah, it's a gorgeous blush. Imagine this on your cheeks. It's just like this fresh pink color on your face, which always makes you look fresher, and who doesn't like that? The other 4 items are matte lipsticks. I have a love-hate relationship with matte lipsticks because I tend to have pretty dry lips, and of course liquid lipsticks are drying, probably one of the most, if not the most drying product for your lips. However, I also have a problem of lipsticks transferring on my teeth, and this problem is less with liquid lipsticks. So when I'm, for example, shooting a video like I am now, I'd rather wear a liquid lipstick on my lips because then it just stays put throughout the video. It doesn't really go almost anywhere. So I have decided to purchase another 4 Meet Matte Hues liquid lipsticks for the simple reason that I simply need them for my videos. Not only for my videos, but they are basically the only product that really stays on my lips. So I don't use them every day, so they are not that drying to my lips, but they are a very functional lip product when it comes to my particular lips. Let me tell you the shades. So I have Romantic, Charming, Honest, and Dedicated. I will swatch them for you because I'm kind of curious myself what they look like. I'm pretty sure that I'll be very happy with the shades I've chosen because they are for the most part just pinkish reddish colors. Ooh, this is really dark, but it's beautiful. This one is in Romantic. This one's kind of like a bronzy color maybe. And this one is in Charming. That's the second one. I'm really curious about this one. This is the Honest one. This is the lightest one of them all, but it's not too light. It's kind of like terracotta red, I guess, this kind of orangey shade. It's beautiful, kind of coral pink. And this one is in Honest. I was afraid that this might be too light for me, but it's not. Oh, this one is in Berry color, and this one is in Dedicated. Oh, this is exactly what I like. This is the last one here. Overall, very happy with the shades I have chosen. They all look absolutely beautiful. You'll probably be seeing those lipsticks in use in my future videos. The last makeup product that I have is by Lancome, and this is the Grandiose Extreme Mascara Wide Angle Extreme Volume Mascara up to 24-hour wear. Lancome, they have a pretty steady range of mascaras, so I'm absolutely certain you've seen this mascara before. This is what it looks like. You can't beat the packaging. It's stunningly beautiful. I do have this mascara, just a different version. Last year I think I've used up five mascaras, I think. So as you can imagine, it's not like I'm running low by any means. I have quite a few mascaras left, but it always makes me feel better when I purchase something because I've used something up. And so I wanted to test this mascara, and again, at some point in the future there will be a review video coming out. Now, these are not exactly makeup products, but these are color products, and what I'm referring to is nail polishes, and I have quite a few of them. A little disclaimer: firstly, these are probably all or almost all discontinued because I don't really care. I buy nail polishes from all sorts of different websites. I don't care if they are old shades, new shades, I just don't care. Second, when these nail polishes were delivered, one of the nail polishes broke, literally shattered. So the nail polishes I'm showing you are covered in a green nail polish and actually small bits of glass as well. So I have to be a little careful. I will try to show you the shades on at like a nail polish wheel because you can't possibly tell the shades from the bottles because they're just covered in green nail polish. So I have 4 nail polishes from OPI. This one is the OPI Shatter in Silver Shatter. I'm kind of curious about this nail polish, what it will do to my nails. The second one is in Susie Says Feng Shui. I love nail polish that is blue, as you can probably tell by what's on my nails. So yeah, this is a blue nail polish. I don't know, I have an obsession with blue nail polish. The next one is also blue. Ooh, I don't know what this one is because the base is completely covered in green. I can't tell what it is. If I manage to find out what the shade is before I publish this video, then I will put it on the screen. But again, this is a blue nail polish. And the last one from OPI is My Pointer Exactly. And this is kind of like a grey color. I also have 3 from Etsy and they're all blue. Never mind, different shades of blue though. So this one is in I'm Addicted, light blue. This one is in Hide and Go Chic, dark blue. This one is in Poolside Service, grey blue. And the last one from Essie is Garden Variety. And this is kind of like a sea blue color. At least that's what it looks like in the bottle. I have 2 top coats, both from Maybelline. They look beautiful. So this is Color Show top coat in, is this the shade? Top Coat Tweedy 473. And this one is in Color Show Top Coat Rocks 90 Crystal Rocks. And the last one is the one that I'm wearing. It's by Orly and this one is in Snow Cone. And this is basically the color, so I can show it to you straight away. I don't think I've realized how many blue nail polishes I've purchased, but I just love blue. I love blue on my nails. What can I do? And on my eyelids. I have a few beauty products which were definitely the only ones that were urgently needed. The first product is by Kiehl's. This is the Powerful Strength Line Reducing and Dark Circle Diminishing Vitamin C Eye Serum. This is a replacement. I think this is the third one that I have. This is one of the very few under eye serums that I found that contains ascorbic acid. And that, as far as I know, is the only version of vitamin C that has been proven to help in anti-aging. So that's what it looks like. It comes in a pump. It is not the perfect product. I wouldn't say I like it too much, but because of the ascorbic acid that it contains, I buy it for that reason. The next item is Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner. I've been using this for quite some time and I'm not really impressed. I have now literally run out of a mini version of this, so I had to buy the full version since this is the only version available and this is the only version I would choose to purchase anyway. This is a replacement for an eyelash conditioner that I've run out of. The next product is by Ameliorate. This is a body lotion. This is an exfoliating body lotion and I love it. I am very low on the one that I'm currently using. I will probably run out of it in a week or 2, so I had to buy a replacement. And this time I actually bought one with, is it with green tea? Yeah, green tea. I don't really care, to be honest. If something is working, whatever it smells like, I don't mind. And this definitely works and it works magic on my skin. So I can't imagine not purchasing that in the future. And I just wanted to try a different one, a different scent, I suppose. It's pretty much the same as the standard one, it's just the scent I think that is different. The next item that I have is a lip balm. So I've mentioned before that my lips tend to be very dry and irritated and I tend to have cracked corners of my lips as well. Not that a lip balm can really help with that, but I have all sorts of different issues in my lip area. So I used to use this lip balm. This is by Nuxe. This is Rev de Miel. I love it. It's more like a lip mask. I apply it only in the evening before I go to bed and it is one of the best lip balms I've tried. I'm currently using one from Fresh, and it is surprising to me, but it works really well as well. So I'll continue using that one until it's finished, but I just really wanted to get one of these as a replacement for the Fresh one, maybe as an alternative. I will see how I use it, but yeah, I just really needed a lip balm to put on my lips in the evening for an overnight treatment, and this is more like a lip mask, and I just really like it, so I will probably continue repurchasing it in the future as well. Oh, I didn't really open it. Not that the packaging is particularly exciting. That's basically what it looks like. It lasts a really long time, so I would probably use one of these once every 6 months or so. It's really good value. So once you've purchased this, and it's not even that expensive compared to some other lip balms, you can probably continue using it for 4 to 6 months and not run out of it. I have recently run out of, not that I've run out of, but I'm running low on hand cream, and so I've purchased this CO Bigelow Bergamot hand cream. I've had it in the past. I think they've discontinued it. It's really nice hand cream. It's very heavily fragranced, just so you know. The fragrance is beautiful. It smells like perfume, but it is the kind of hand cream that I would use only during the day. I would never put it before going to bed, because then I'll be distracted by the smell. But it smells beautiful. It is really nicely moisturizing hand cream, and it was, I think, on sale, and that's why I've bought it, because it is, for hand cream, it is pretty expensive. For the longest of time, I've been meaning to try lactic acid. I am kind of familiar with glycolic acid. I use it frequently, but I just wanted to see how lactic acid would work on my skin, so I've purchased this, The Ordinary Lactic Acid 5% plus HA 2%, a mild lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. This is kind of like a treatment, as far as I know, that you just use every day. It's not meant to be like a weekly treatment. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how it's gonna agree with my face. And I'm kind of on a mission to continue trying The Ordinary products, because they are just so affordable comparing to a lot of the other products that I buy. I think this is the lowest strength that they currently have in the range. I have run out of my enzymatic peel, and so I have decided to replace it, because it was the kind of product that I would use pretty much daily. So the one I've got is again from Elemis. I've used that one from Elemis, and now I've replaced it with a different one from Elemis, and this is the Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Mask. This is the kind of product that I would genuinely use on an everyday basis, because it's pretty gentle. At least the one that I used before was pretty gentle. That's what it looks like. I use my glycolic peel probably about once a week, and then I will use this one probably every day or every other day, depending on the strength. And the last product that I have is by Summer Fridays, and this is the Jet Lag Musk, the jumbo size, 142 grams. I've never tried it before. I know this is like a cold product. Wow, this really is a jumbo size. I've heard so much about this mask. It's got great reviews, and also I have been using tretinoin now for quite some time, and tretinoin tends to make my skin really dry. At times so dry that I put a moisturizer, an overnight moisturizing mask. I'll do all sorts of things, and that is still just not enough. So I decided to try this mask, because this is meant to be hydrating, as far as I can remember, to see whether that is something that can rescue my quenched skin treated with tretinoin. It's not too bad now, actually, but there are times when my skin is irritated, red, difficult, tight, dry, peeling, you name it. And I'm thinking that perhaps a mask such as this could remedy the side effects of using tretinoin on my skin. I will see, but you know, I hope that it has good reviews for a reason. And this is it, guys. These are all the products. This is probably one of my shortest haul videos ever, to be honest. My haul videos tend to be really long, and normally this box is kind of full, and now it's just been about half full or even less. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Leave me a comment down below. I welcome feedback on my videos. If there's something that you think I should improve, or any feedback at all, is very much welcome. So please make sure to share your thoughts, and I very much hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.